Hello everyone, I'm Cheesy87 and this is Let's Play Yeast Memories of Celceta Part 5. In the previous video we made some progress into the great deep forest. We're kind of close to maybe our first story section. We entered into the Misty Peak and we might be a little lost. And maybe these guys will help us out. What's up? We've been going around in circles for ages now. Can we just stop and think about this for a minute? I'm sure there's got to be some way to work out the right path. But like I said, we don't have time to be sitting around thinking, idiot, idiot, idiot. That's okay, fine. Just ignore me, see if I care. Now, I haven't played this in a few days. How do I, well, I haven't recorded anything in a few days, but, this is the entrance, right? This seems familiar? Yeah, because we talked to you, and you're like, I've made to follow trails from explorers up to this point, but now I'm completely lost. Okay, yeah, you're who they were talking about? I remember that. You got our boy Durin, like, I gotta go punch grass. Okay, so that, it seems less misty. Maybe if we go this way? This seems different. Ah! Where'd you come from, sir? Okay. Just trying to relearn the controls a little bit. You can kind of stun-like these enemies are not that big a deal, since you can kind of stun-like them easily. Wait, this is back at the entrance, right? Okay, what happens if we go this way? It takes us over here. And then if we go this way, it takes us here. Those two appear to have turned left. Following from a distance is strangely rather tiring. Okay, if they went left, I'll go left. Which means I am now here. Maybe I get the feeling that every time we end up back here, it's because we went uphill, which means we keep going downhill. I bet that'll lead us out of here. Sure? This ugly monument again. Why can't I get out of this forest? Alright, I'll take your word for it. So, go downhill. Unless he's trolling me. You ain't trolling me, sir. You wouldn't do that, would you? You wouldn't troll an adventurer like Adol, would you? Would you? Yeah, it seems that he's not trolling me. Punch rocks! Punch rocks! It is absolutely imperative that you punch rocks, Durin. The world might end if you don't punch them rocks. I mean, I kind of like the way that hint is presented, where, like, it basically just tells you exactly what to do, but it doesn't really feel like, you know, cheating. I mean, I guess, you know, they give it to you after an appropriate amount of time. And even though it is kind of like, oh, I'm granted, I would have never figured out the going downhill thing on my own, so. Because sometimes, you know, when games present hits, I prefer it to be kind of something like that as opposed to, hey, you can't figure it out. Do you want us to just tell you? And it's like, well, no, because I'll never admit defeat. But if you trick me into, no! You trick me into, oh. If you trick me into accepting the answer, then I won't be mad. Sometimes. Now, if you trick me into walking back when I don't wanna, I might be a little mad. Well, let's just not fight anyone. Well, let's check over here. Is there anything here? Oh, what was that? I think that was our ult charging, right? Maybe. Okay, there we go. Sir. Don't we have like other abilities now? We have that, and we have. Okay. Don't we have something related to like aerial combos? You obtain S speed during aerial combos. Alright. Bro, stop spawning, assholes. Boss fight, or the presence of beasts can no longer be felt in the surrounding area. The air is still and tranquil. Oh no, I didn't save. Oh, this could be this is a camp zone or whatever. That's good, because, just in case a monster pops out first. Well, I mean, well, this doesn't really look like a boss arena, but... Where'd it go? Enveloped in the clear air of the forest and the fragrance of the spirit tree, Adol felt his body drift into a deep, relaxing slumber. One of the memories sealed on the back of Adol's mind was restored. It is said that the Spartus, which live in the area, originally came from the primeval lands. Spartus are sacred beasts bestowed upon this world by God. There are some who say gods reside in the primeval lands even now, but since no one can get there, no one really knows. Oh yeah, God, you wouldn't know him. He lives in Canada.
Adol.
Looks like you remembered something else. What was it this time? I was talking to a young blonde man. I was riding a beast on the river. Riding a beast? Wow. Well, if you're able to ride it, that means it was tame, right? So somebody's got to be able to have tamed it. Can't help but think of all those big, scary beasts you keep running into, though. By the way, we should almost be there by now. Right. Let's get moving. Got a memory fragment up there. Did we miss any back here? We did miss one back that way. Are we going to Sunlit Ruins? I guess we can... I want to backtrack for it. I mean, not really. But we probably should. Okay, so take me back. We'll maybe pause and do it. Yeah, we'll go back to the teleport machine and BRB. Okay, so we made it to where the memory maybe is, but it seems like we can't access it. I think we have to go into that dungeon that I don't think we actually went in here, because I do remember now that we walked towards it, but I thought that was the way to go, and then I went to the Misty Peak instead. So I think if we want to roll back that way and explore that, see if anything's over here in the old Sunlit Ruins. Yeah, because we came in here a little bit, just a little nugget of a visit. How do I see the small map? Oh, maybe we couldn't go anywhere in here? Hey, I guess we did come in here, never mind. Because it does kind of look like it, like... Oh yeah, to get that, you do have to, like, wrap... I thought this was, like, an entrance via this way. But yeah, you have to wrap, like, all the way around. Alright. Okay. So, let's, return. Be right back. Okay, so let's, you know, keep on keeping on, I suppose. Ooh, there's like a village down there or something. Is that allowed? Can you build a village in the forest? Taking my good buddy Durin's advice to punch grass. Didn't mean to do that. Bro, the slide is so strong. The way it kind of like has a stun associated with it. I really don't even need to fight these guys. Now you, on the other hand, Mr. Oh my god, he hit. Oh my god, he hit. Oh, where'd he go? Did we knock him so hard that he fell through the level? Because if so, that's badass. Okay, well, no, they do get stunned. Unbelievable. Oh god, we're out of skills. We're out of skills. Bro, have you guys considered maybe not doing quite so much damage? No, 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 no. You're still fine, Adol. Now, we might have to limit our item use in boss fights, but outside of combat, I guess there's no reason not to spam the hell out of them just for quality of life. Okay, so square opens the item menu quickly. Okay, these guys are a little deceptively strong, I would say. Despite being weak to Adol. Ooh, can I go fishing on the docks? You know what? Nah. Don't talk to me. That's probably the way we're supposed to go. Let's go check the south side. Well, first things first. You know how Adol's is and all that? I always want to punch grass. And there's also a side path over there. Don't mind me. I'm just rolling. Ooh. Like a dungeon of some sort? Where I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Can't do anything here. We have 5,000 gold. Wait, I think did we get a bunch from one of our quests or something? That iron quest? We need to be able to dive or something to get... Can't tell if that's like supposed to be a hole or what. That or we... Well, can we climb this maybe? If I rush into it? We pull himself up? No. I don't quite know what this dungeon's for, but... Greenstone. Everyone loves some greenstone. That's what the kids are always talking about. Oh, mommy, daddy, can you give me some greenstone for my birthday? Oh, I guess you've been good this year. Don't mind me. I won't be here all week. I'm sorry, but this leads back into the forest, man, all over the river. So we should really finish up here before we go anywhere else, bro.
Man, this thing's huge.
Well, it's even more amazing up close than it was in the plateau. Never would imagine people actually lived in the Great Forest. Seems like they're using the river as a natural sort of protection against monsters. People sure can adapt to any situation, huh? Hey, you two! Don't just stand there, you'll lure the monsters. Come to the village where it's safe. You're... This is not good.
Uh-oh.
I don't like where this is going. He's just running off to get his pen and pad to ask for Adol's autograph. Hey, you with the red hair, you got some nerve showing your face here again. It's your fault we can't fish anymore. Well, you see... Don't you dare think we'll let you get away with it either. This village could be on its last legs thanks to you.
Come on.
What? I don't seem to happy with you, Adol. What the hell did you do? Sure, let's say we have a very faint idea. I assume we fucked with their fish. Did we kill the local fish guide or something? Oh boy, give me a break. You think they'd really buy the amnesia defense? I feel like they'd just try and beat him up. Which of course would not go well for them. Considering. Are we in prison? I know what I tell you, he doesn't remember anything. Okay, so they didn't buy it. Can you prove that? Can you prove that you remember anything? Well, no, but this conversation's over. You're gonna get me in trouble if you keep yammering on, so stay in there and shut up. Come on, it's all you're doing, apparently. Say something, damn it! Don't you know who I am? I like that one. Well, I know you're the first person to come here through the forest, but I think you'd repay us for welcoming you by doing something so heinous. What's he being accused of? What are you so sure Adol did? Don't play dumb. You know exactly what you did. You poisoned the river. That doesn't sound like me.
No way.
What the? That's terrible. Adol, what the hell? And not just once, but many times over, each time killing more and more fish. That does not... Well, I mean, maybe the fish had it coming to him. See, and naturally Adol's the #1 suspect, being the only outsider you've seen ever, I guess. I think I get where you're coming from, especially if Adol is the only outsider you ever had visit your village before. But did anyone actually see him poison the water? This whole village's survival depends on our ability to fish. Everyone here knows that, so why would anyone do such a horrible thing? Well, I mean, maybe it happened, like, I don't know, upstream? Rivers are big, you know? Okay, calm down, sheesh. You checked the whole area thoroughly, right? Of course we did. We sent out the Spartans to search every last bend. What's a Sparta? They're sacred beasts that we raised in this village. You can't fish without them. But enough with the chatter. For the last time, be quiet. I don't have the time to explain any of this to you. So I guess we must have been friends with somebody here. They were letting us ride on their special beast. I think actually in the opening cutscene, right, there was a guy who had a fish lizard monster thing like that. We figured out what to do with you. You will remain here and you will remain silent. My Roman civil rights are being violated? Sacred beasts, huh? You know everything about him at all? They do be looking kind of cool. Adol had a slight headache and he was feeling mildly dizzy. Got an achievement. I heard of someone crossing the forest. I'd expected a well-built adult warrior. I'd not expected a delicately built young man, younger even than I. Well, okay, a little rude, but, you know, whatever. Regardless.
I honor the skill and courage you have displayed by crossing the territory of the beasts. My name is Ozma. My tribe is responsible for rearing the sacred beasts known as Spardas, and I currently serve as Selray's leader.
Really? Aren't you a bit young to be a leader? You have become my fatal foe now. Traditionally, the head of my tribe has always also been the leader of this village, and thus I now serve that function. There is nothing more to the matter than that. Since you are here, shouldn't you still be in school, dude? If you wish to know more about life in this village, I will gladly tell you of the sacred beasts. We keep the Spartans in the building to the west of here. Come with me and I'll show them to you. Sir, why are you following me? I just want to investigate your stuff, okay? It's my thing. I can't do it if I'm being watched. Okay, I got performance anxiety. Anything over here? You said go to the west, right? This is probably where we're supposed to go. That's kind of to the west. I don't know, our map is a little tilted, but... Did you not want to see the Spartans? They're kept in the western building. Okay, fine. I thought I'd explore some. Oh, look at him, dude. This is the building where we raised the Spartans. The livelihood of everyone in this village are sustained by fishing. However, the rapids swirl perilously, and the river has many different depths along its course. Given those conditions, can you imagine what it would be like to fish on a boat? We don't... I mean, maybe if you're not a master salesman like Adol, who would never, ever crash a boat, ever. Not quite, but you would be swept along with the current and pulled towards the center of the forest. You have a distant look in your eyes. Everything alright? I don't have PTSD. What are you talking about? At any rate, this is what the Spartans are useful here, as they can freely swim in the rapids. Fishermen of Selray fish while riding these creatures. But the Spartans who would not be able to survive in this environment. They are the beasts granted to us through divine providence to enable our survival. Thus we call them sacred beasts. I must be boring you with this endless history. Why talk about them when they're right here to be met? As an infant Sparta. It's so cute. Spartas develop very quickly, so it will not stay that way for long. It will soon become much larger. Spardas originate from upstream. We bring them here when they are infants and raise them in this village. I mean, do you, like, steal them? While they are technically beasts, Spardas are docile and intelligent. They obey the orders of the villagers with little resistance and rarely act violently. They attach saddles and stirrups to them so the fishermen can climb on top. Take a closer look. Their limbs and tail allow them to swim freely through even the most turbulent of rapids. And the protuberances along their body are ideal for the particularly on the head, provide the ideal body for treading water at high speeds. Bro, I can't read. Those blades on their heads, in fact, are the origin of the name Sparta, which is an old term for the edge of a sword. Is it? You sure they're not named after the sword? I have a feeling they're named after the sword, sir. This building is the only place in Selray where the Spartas are raised. The reason for that is that I am forbidden from telling the other villagers how to rear and care for them. Hey, are you alone all the time? Both my parents passed when I was younger, you see. I'm the only villager remaining who can care for the Spartas. So, is your curiosity about the Spartas been sated now? It is late. I think that is enough for one day. Well, you know, let's care for one. I mean, we will ride it eventually, but you appear obedient, but it seems you can be surprisingly stubborn. As just explained, I cannot allow anyone else to take care of the Spartas. Naturally, that includes you as well. However, I'm intending to ride one out on the river to familiarize it with the human behavior and expectations. I will choose a docile one for you if you would like to ride alongside me. You sure they're moving, dude?
Oh?
Okay, so now we race, right? I had no idea you'd be such a natural at this at all. I feel I should probably warn you one thing. Take a look at the opposite shore. The currents come significantly faster as one approaches. Even under Sparta, it's not possible to cross the river completely. I would urge you not to get too close. So how do you cross over there?
No.
No one knows. No one has ever been able to cross the river safely to find out. Well, until, you know, we came along. We refer to the area on the opposite shore as the primeval lands. It is said that the Spartas which now live here originated from those lands. Spartas are sacred beasts bestowed upon this world by God. Deja vu? Some believe God resides in the primeval lands even now, but since we are unable to confirm, none can say with certainty. Okay. You met some guy called Ozma here, huh? Well, you don't really seem like the river poisoning type to me. It's really possible you let yourself get dragged into something and wound up unwittingly taking part in this mess. Either way, looks like we need to meet with this Ozma person and see what he has to say. Hey yo, Ozma, where you at, dog? Adol knocked on the door. Again, what is it this time? I'm hungry. You can't be serious. We only have enough food for the villagers right now, seeing as we can't go out and fish. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Frankly, it serves you right. Oh, okay. One second, let me pause. Alright, I'm back. Hello, it is me. I am Adol. I am still hungry. Do you honestly don't understand your petition right now? Oz was in the middle of a meeting wherein he will determine what's to be done with you. And even if that weren't the case, he's an essential figure in our village, a brilliant leader, particularly considering his age. We've never allowed him to meet with the likes of you. What? What are you? That's really not a good idea. What's happening out there? Hello. We meet again, Adol. I've been informed of the situation.
No way.
You're worried about Adol and can't see him, huh? That'd be an awful big help right now. So you're gonna convince everyone that Adol here doesn't remember anything and didn't do anything wrong, right? No, I hate him. This man is my blood enemy. Adol, is this man your friend? Oh, he's a total stranger.
I see.
See, I suspect you would not choose your friend so poorly. What the hell, man? I'm right here! You said your name was Duran? You need to think about your position through a bit more carefully. Let us assume that Adol did indeed lose his memories. How does that fact prove his innocence in this matter? Such reasoning will not persuade a soul, certainly not mine. He does have a point. Well, yeah, I can't really argue with that. Does that mean you suspect Adol too? I'm so uncertain what to believe, so I came to speak with Adol directly.
Adol.
I have a proposal for you. You are truly innocent of this crime. That would mean the real culprit must still be out there. If you can find the real culprit, then and only then will I trust your innocence. Will you agree to this arrangement? Wow, fucking... Hey, we think you murdered someone, but hey, if you go out and solve the investigation on your own, maybe we won't execute you. So, how? That's entirely up to you, but I will cooperate as best as I can. Well, we can't do much sleuthing when we're locked up in here. Naturally, you'll be allowed to walk around the village. I will be accompany... I feel like we're missing a word here. I will be accompanying you to pursue your actions. I guess it'd be accompanying. That way, you will be able to conduct your investigation without worrying the villagers. Hey, it works for me. Are you sure it's alright to lead or unsuspected criminals and you're the guy in charge? People might think you're on our side or something.
No.
I do not take sides. Proving a suspect's innocence or guilt is one of my duties as village leader and the first step towards ending this. I will do what is best for Selray. I can see why they look up to you here. Thanks, man. Think nothing of it. Oh man, Adol is in there. As promised, I've explained the situation to all the villagers. And I have asked them to cooperate with your investigation, so do speak your mind on any questions you may have. I'm actually nervous, seeing as we haven't proved our innocence yet. Yeah, let's go see if we can find any clues. Split up, gang. Oh, we can swim. Hello, fishy. Hello, pet the fishy. Pet the fishy. Ain't nothing there. Now swim through. Oh my god, they got a little swimmy. Oh, pet the big fishy. Pet the big fishy. Tell me you guys can't fish? Look how easy you can just walk up and grab them. You don't need to fish. You just get them down in the water and pick them up and chomp on them. Sir, your backpack? Oh, Adol! Great to see you. Didn't think you'd come back here. Nice to meet you. Oh, no, the pleasure's all mine. My name's, Gazak, and... Wait, why am I introducing myself when we met before? You're joking, right? You couldn't have forgotten me, could you? I thought we had something special, Adol. I thought we were gonna be together forever. Actually, yeah, he forgot you for sure. Adol and Jaren explained the situation to Gazak. You lost your memories? I see, that's terrible. You're a lot more understanding than the other villagers. Well, Adol and I became good friends when you last stopped by. Can't believe people suspect you'd poison the river. I know you'd never do such a thing. Wish there was something I could do to help. But I spent so much of my time in the forest lately that I doubt anyone's going to believe any defense I could put together. In the forest? What were you doing there? One of Gazak's interests is exploring old ruins. Yep. I lived in the forest all by my lonesome until a few decades ago, so I got pretty used to it. You're kidding. Man, you must be pretty tough to survive in a place like that for so long. But of course! That's why people call me Gazak the Strong! Do they? But don't let me hold you up. Looks like you've got more important things to do than stand around and chit-chat. We apologize for taking your time as well. Come on, let's get back to asking around. Try not to worry about it too much. Worry won't do a thing to help you. Maybe. Can I steal your stuff? Is that an option? Gazak said he used to live in the forest all on his own, but he said it was before I was born, so that's all I know. But he ain't got any fish to eat, then I'll have to... No, what am I thinking? Give it a... No! I didn't... I just gave him a rotten fruit without thinking, man. I want to pinch its nose. I mean, yeah, we might, like, you know, slaughter it for meat, but, like, let's not be mean to it while it's alive. Come on. The logic makes sense, I promise. Okay, I mean, the poison do be kind of annoying. Oh, we can buy some stuff here. And lose all of our money. Okay, so dude hasn't actually joined our party yet, but I mean, I assume he does, considering we can buy a weapon, presumably for him. Okay, and that's 3K. We can turn our iron ore into that. Our green stone from strange mass. Bro, we got so many bones. Okay, to be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing there. Well, we can't fish due to the poison on our river. Our only means of survival is to scavenge in the forest for alternative food sources. Compared to fishing, hunting, and gathering in the forest is the most difficult task. In times like this, we need to pull together as a village and do what we can. My plan is to eat Greg. Looks like Selray hard at work again today. That damn pecan keeps getting in my way, so I can't stare at her. What? Reinforcing in Selray allows you to reinforce weapons and armors using beast and plant materials as well as other reinforced weapons and armor. Okay. Frog extract increases both poison and burning. You don't really like the kind of guy who'd poison a river, but that's the way for you to prove your innocence, I guess. Don't let us down, okay? Adol is already in there. Immediately. Okay, so that gives you like a bunch of attack. Well, not really a bunch, but it gives you some. Oh, okay, so the different things you use do give different abilities. Like this gives attack, absorb, crit, and freeze. Okay. Now, do I want to save? You can kind of see them there, but like, do I want to save this stuff? We have 2 of these, so sure. Pop a crit on it. Yay. Because we can make emeralds. Okay. Get out of my way, I'm busy. If you want to order anything, tell Selray, something like that. Got any quests for me, bro? Various quests are on display. Okay, they don't trust me yet. You're looking for info on the river. You're sorry, you'll have to look elsewhere. I know, we know nothing of value to you. Well, I know about the poison. Nothing, it's just there all of a sudden. I don't know what you're planning, but you should just give it up and confess already. You're like a good person, so I don't really want to suspect you. But nothing like this has ever happened before, and we never had a visitor from the outside of the forest. So it just seems the most plausible explanation. Please try to understand our perspective. No. Can I tickle you? What? Sure. No. I guess? Your SP and extra gauges were fully restored. You're always so sensitive. That was so much fun. Come and let me tickle you again sometime. Okay. Ozma, what the hell do you teach kids in this village? Okay. Hey, isn't this your house? Like, this seems familiar. How's the Spartus doing? He's like really rambunctious. Anything in here to investigate? Nope. Man, I better get to keep the baby one. I desire it. It belongs to me. You intend to find the real culprit? Well, investigate for as long as you'd like. But you can't find another culprit, you'd best be prepared for the consequences, which are, we won't let you in our stinky, fishless village. Frog seems afraid to go back into the river. Can't say I blame him. I mean, there's always a chance someone might poison it again. Lusty-eyed frog? No, you're getting poked, you little bonky bonkers. Like, really? Even the frogs have to be horny? I heard you're investigating the poison in the river. Well, try not to cause too much trouble while you're doing it. Especially with the red hair. Most people here still suspect you, myself included. If you so much as look at anyone that's funny, we're not gonna show you any mercy. You got that? Bro, I haven't found any clues yet. That was where we were locked up. There's still this one place we haven't gone, but that's pretty much it, man. Oh, at all. I mean, get lost, prisoner. I'm not gonna help a baddie like you. Go away, stinky. Quack, quack. A marl flower. I remember those. It seems pleased. We have become one with the ducks. Adol, Lord of Ducks. The adults shall show not allowed to play in the water for a while. I shall board. Are you drunk? You look like the kind of person who'd poison a river, but I suppose I'll just have to wait and see how your investigation goes. And then we'll execute you by drowning you in the poisoned river. I heard you're trying to find the one who poisoned the river. I don't want to believe you did it, and Cecilia doesn't either. So I hope you can find the real criminal. I mean, I guess we have to leave the village. Oh, it's all. Good luck with the investigation. I refuse to believe anyone with whom Ozma developed such kinship could ever think of poisoning our river. So I believe in you, Adol. I know you didn't do it. Man, Adol just is in everyone's DMs. Where are we going? We need to search for clues on who poisoned the river. I am instructed the villagers to cooperate with our investigation. Bro, I don't know what I'm doing. Poison didn't make it this far down the river. As a result, the villagers' drinking water is safe for the time being, but I can't say with confidence that it'll remain that way. If poison were to reach our drinking water, this village really would be finished. If you aren't really the culprit, hurry up and catch the real one, please. Pass. Okay, so maybe there's something we can investigate in the water itself. Bro, look at all these fish. Nothing to investigate there. So if I was poisoned water, where would I be? Well, I mean, we've been in every building. That must be maybe there's something outside we have to investigate? Or interact with? Like, did we come in here? Did we came in here, we talked to you? Oh, wait. I thought that was maybe a door or something? I didn't see anything in the water. Maybe there's somebody in this little... here? Not really. I'm pretty sure we talked to all you guys. Here's quests are on display. You're like, I want to peep on the lady, but the dang old dude won't get in my way. Wait, what about you? We talked to you? Ah, there we go. The last person you talked to. Ozma, you're wasting your time if you think we're going to be able to prove their innocence. That redhead there is the culprit. Nothing will change that. Do you have any evidence to back that claim? Well, no. Of course, the poison came from upstream, right? And upstream is the dwelling of the Spardas. Oh, so the sacred beasts live upstream? But how does that prove Adol's the culprit? Because no one in this village would dare to go upstream and approach the sacred beast's dwelling. How is there one of Ozma's tribesmen anyway, and there's only one of those left, and it's Ozma himself. The only one who could have gone upstream to poison the river from there would be an outsider, and those are in pretty short supply. Ozma could be the culprit too. I hate to say it, but I got to, man. Adol is full Zane, man. You gotta be kidding, there's no way Ozma could be the culprit. What a ridiculous thing to say. The very notion is offensive. If you objectively analyze the evidence we have gathered, however, is a perfectly valid theory. Naturally, I was not responsible, but nor could I provide enough evidence to convince an impartial judge my innocence. Yeah, that's what I was going for, yeah. Well, don't worry, Osmo. I have other evidence that suggests he's the culprit. You were asked about the sacred beast's dwelling, you know. Yeah, he's like that. There's something new and exciting to explore, he wants to explore it. It's in his nature. Say what you want, he still did it. Don't you have any shame at all? You could spare yourselves a lot of embarrassment in case you just confess. If you just confess. I've said that all I have to say. I don't want to talk to you any longer. Go away and never return. And it's all, you don't seem to be popular around here. Guess you do stick your nose in everybody's business, though, so it's not really any surprise. Okay. The river dyed crimson, a horrifying sight. The river dyed crimson? I take it you're not talking about the setting sun or anything like that, are you? Color of blood is the color of death. Well, I mean, no, not necessarily. Yet no one was hurt, our only salvation. That means the poison was red. Can't imagine how much you need to dye a whole river, though. It lasted mere moments. The river was stained red as far as the eye could see. The source was upstream. I mean, couldn't it just be like that algae shit? All that, you know, that happens like in real life. Like some reaction in the algae sometimes in like the sea can cause like mass fish death. The source was upstream, all that remained were the corpses of the fish. We know not when the river will be pure once again, thus the men cannot fish. That does sound pretty tough. Were the fishermen okay, the ones who went out to the water when the poison first showed up? Fortunately, they noticed quickly there were no casualties. Several fishermen who have come into contact with the substance did fall ill, but all of them have made a full recovery since then. Our only salvation, the Spartans were uninjured too. A large amount of poison coming from upstream. We might be dealing with a bigger disaster than I thought. Apparently, we've still not found all the evidence we needed. Ribbit! It seems to dislike you. Okay. Talk to you. Well, that's enough investigating. I'm sure the villagers to cooperate. And they're like, bro, I talked to everybody, man. Wait, were you guys here earlier? It's boring, but we can't go out and fish. All you do is grumble about not being able to go fishing. All you've got time to grumble, spend on sorting out what I'm going to eat instead. Now, what if I could? But what am I supposed to do? How long has it been since the poison first appeared in the river anyway? Oh, it's you. I see you're investigating the poisoning with Ozma. Well, go on, Raynal, and answer the question. Right. The poison first appeared in the river about 10 days ago, I think. "10 days, quite a while ago then." Is that all you have to say? What? You're missing the most important detail. It happened immediately after this red-headed swordsman here left the village. Well, if it was immediate, I ain't got time to go upriver, get industrial amounts of poison, pump it into the river. I'm busy fighting for my fucking life out there, man. You see how those angry those crabs are? Really? And he disappeared without telling anyone where he was going, or even telling anyone that he was leaving. How can we not suspect him? There's a mountain of evidence implicating him in this. Gotta admit, I see your point. Still, the evidence of Adol is purely circumstantial. We cannot prove his guilt any more than his innocence. We must continue our investigation. Bro, I'm talking to everybody, man. Still, I think we got enough information to start with, at least. Let's go through what we know and see what we can sort out, okay? First, let's see. When did the villagers first notice the poison? After I left. Yeah, they noticed it just after you left Selray. And that's why you're getting blamed for it. Next question. How'd they notice it? River was dyed red. Yeah, seems whatever was in there colored the water red. It must have been hell of a thing to see. And where did the poison originate from? Frickin' upstream, dude. That's right, and it came from upstream. It must have come from somewhere outside of Selray. Alright, it's all. If you add all that together, who stands out as the most likely culprit? It was me, it had to be. It was someone from the village. It wasn't a person at all. I gotta say it, man. I gotta say it.
Uh-oh.
What? Aren't we doing all this to prove you didn't poison the waters around here? I'll ask you. Okay, it wasn't a person. What leads you to that conclusion? It makes sense when you think about it. You need a whole lot of poison to dye an entire river red. And it came from upstream. That would mean someone poured it into the river from outside the village. No way anyone can lug that much poison through monster-infested woodlands, not on their own like Adol would have been. I mean, I'm not saying it'd be impossible to poison the water from upstream, but to dye the whole river red? Not likely. It does seem rather implausible. So your conclusion, then, is that the culprit may be a natural occurrence, or a creature. Adol, and you said your name was Duran, yes? Could I ask you to come with me? Yo, we swimming. I guess we're not really swimming, we riding, but... I feel sick. That's all. I can't believe you're here with all this thrashing. Is that a bird? Lucky thing we're up here all graceful while we're stuck down here on these things. I mean, that was in the opening, right? The little wind plane. Yeah, because there's like some chickadee, right? That I guess is maybe also a party member, potentially. Oh crap, is that poison? It looks that way. So it looks like just what they described in Selray. Is it harmful to the Spartans?
Okay.
It should be far enough. Adol, I must apologize to you. What? Why now? Yeah, why now?
Yes.
Why I brought this. That is why I brought you here. I know the culprit that poisoned the river. Really? So why did you keep quiet about all this time? No reason hardly makes up for all that you have been through? As you suspect, the poison was not put into the river by a human. Rather, it was the Spartans themselves who fouled the river. Oh. What? Far upstream lies a Sparta breeding ground. I'm almost certain that they were responsible for this incident.
Hold on.
Aren't the Spartas sacred beasts? What kind of sacred beast goes around poisoning rivers? Spartas raised in Selray are not able to do so. Wild Spartas, however, are known to secrete a poisonous substance when they become excited or scared. This is why you shouldn't be openly horny in public, because your juices get flowing and then you end up poisoning the river. Do the villagers know about this? No, the villagers have no idea. People of my tribe have raised Sparta for ages, all while obeying the ancient laws pertaining to them. And those laws forbid us from telling the others the secrets of the Sparta. This includes the fact that wild Spartas bear poison. So your reason for bringing us all the way out here was to keep anyone else from hearing you? Does this mean something like this has happened before?
No.
As far as I'm aware, this quantity of poison has never been found in the river prior to now. Those not in my tribe are forbidden to approach the wild Sparta's breeding ground, and have been for as long as I know. I was told this was to avoid angering them, but of course, protecting their secrets is also the utmost concern. Let's go upstream. Well, wait a second, Adol. You know what that means, right? We're not allowed in the Sparta's breeding ground. Which means we have to leave this to Ozma while we go back to the village and relax. Actually, I realize it is quite brazen of me to ask a favor after causing you so much trouble. I'd be most appreciative if the two of you would come with me. Why? Right, so can you remind us where we're going? As you wish. The Wild Sparta breeding ground is situated south of Selray. Guessing it's that spot where they didn't want us to go earlier. On that drawing you call a map, it would be about... Ah, where that was. Yeah, where we couldn't go, the water area. So long as we follow the river south, we'll be there in no time. Doesn't seem too far from here. Indeed, the entrance is situated near a waterfall basin and it is difficult to miss. I have told the villagers that we are continuing the investigation. Make sure you're properly equipped for the perils that await us before leaving the village. Alright then, let's do this! Okay, party members are active when party abilities are active when there are 3 or more party members. There are 2 different. Rare item drop rate up. Okay, each active party contains 1 of each attack type. Enemies may drop more rare items. Increased damage, contain 2 of the same attack. Party members deal extra damage. Well, I mean, that one seems better. Okay, so you do pierce. Alright.
Leave it to me.
Bro, you're level 11? Is that allowed? Yeah, we'll probably go ahead and stop here. Next time we will, I wouldn't mind trying to return back to the main city, Kaznan. just to see if there's, you know, any quests there or dialogue. And I guess we could also turn in our map for maybe some dollar dues, which seems like a good idea. But we'll maybe do that next time. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.